Hey, I am Jenni Oates, Blue Diamond Leader in doTERRA, and I want to be the first to welcome you. Welcome to Elevate, to Team Elevate. You have taken the most important step of starting your doTERRA business, and I bet you're probably wondering, what do I do now? I want to help you. I want to help guide you and show you some of the things that I did straight from the start. And we're going to take a few minutes to walk through the overview of the Elevate business system so that you know exactly what to do, what those next steps are, and where to go from here. Nathan and I got started with doTERRA a couple years ago, and we are the fastest diamonds and blue diamonds in the company. And I don't hold anything back. I believe in sharing and showing and telling exactly what you've done to be successful. And that's what was done for us. We were given a roadmap. We were shown the way by leaders that were far more experienced and had done things that we had never done in business. And by them teaching us and showing us, we were able to accomplish things that we never dreamed possible, that we never thought we could do. And that is my hope for you. I hope by giving you a roadmap and showing you exactly what we did, that you too can find the success with doTERRA that you really want. There's a great man named Stephen Covey actually said, begin with the end in mind. There's a whole family of Coveys and they all have amazing statements, but this is one of my favorites, begin with the end in mind. And so what we're going to do is show you an entire overview of the system, show you where you're headed so that you really do know how to start right. Okay, so let's dive into the Elevate business system, and this is our overview of that. So why is a system so important? You can see these, a couple of these pictures. This is me up in, as I played soccer as Division I soccer player at Liberty University. And that, I show you that picture because that is when I started my very first network marketing business. It's hard to believe it has been almost 2 decades ago. So I started a business in my college dorm room because of health issues that I had going on. I saw some amazing results with products so much like doTERRA that were natural and safe. And I got my roommates, I got my teammates, and then I realized, wow, this is amazing. This business model is incredible. I can't believe as a 18-year-old college kid, I'm actually able to make money from my dorm room. And so fast forward, we had 4 children in 6 years. We got married. I got married when I was 20. I was really young. I finished college early and jumped in to having babies. And it was an exciting season of our life. It was a tiring season of my life. And all through that season, I continued to carry on with having this side business that I really worked into the nooks and crannies of my life. Life was a little bit crazy, as you can imagine, with having kids back to back and always either being pregnant or breastfeeding. It was one or the other. And so my life was not my own for about 7 years of that period of just having children. And during that season, we lost one of our children to unexpectedly in his sleep. He passed away in his sleep. I found him in his bed, and it was obviously a tragedy that our family walked through. And it was something that really laid the foundation for us to do more with our lives, to do more with our business. We made the decision we wanted to make an impact, and we made the very important decision that we wanted to do it together and that we wanted to get our time back. That has been a driving factor, a driving force behind all the businesses and all the resources and the tools and the trainings that we do, is really a desire to help people get time back. Whenever you've lost a child or you've gone through any sort of loss, that's a loss that it shapes you. And we would give anything to have a minute with our son back. And so that has been a thread that has really carried through our business. And the exciting thing is we do know, we have hope that we will one day see our son again. We will have that time back. But to have that time back now in this life, we would love that. But that has not been our story. And so our story has become a story and a journey and a quest to help other people maximize the minutes that they have, to help our family maximize the moments that we have together, to be intentional, to build the life, to design the life that we desire. And those are all great things. And we hear people talk about them. Maybe we read about them in books, but oftentimes we don't think that it's for us. And I'm here to tell you that it's for you. If you're watching this It is for you to design your life. It is for you to have more out of life and to do big things and to accomplish big things. But it's not going to be done without hard work. And so get that in your mind already, that it's going to take hard work, but the hard work is so worth it. And we're going to be here with you. Nathan and I and our amazing team of leaders are here with you in this process to help you create the dream, to create the thing that maybe resources a bigger dream for you. And in the last couple of years, we have been just enormously blessed by doTERRA. This has been a company that has radically changed our life. It has changed our perspective on what's possible. We came to this company because we saw people that looked like us, that we were like, oh my goodness, if they can do it, we can do it. And so many leaders at doTERRA gave us so much hope that there was even more inside of us. We had done some really cool things up to the point of coming to doTERRA. We had other businesses. We'd done some adventures together. Nathan and I have been in business for the last about 10 years together. And we're still married. That's miraculous in and of itself. But we had come to this company because of what we saw. We looked around and saw people that looked like us, that gave us that belief that we too could do this, that we could accomplish something great. So we are Blue Diamond right now. We are on the way to presidential. We have an incredible team that will be a presidential diamond team in doTERRA. So what I want to do is I want to walk you through a few things that you need to succeed in doTERRA. You've just started your business. You've made this important decision. What do you need to succeed? There are 3 things that have been with us along the journey of all these years of building our businesses. And it is the right mindset, the right skill set, and the right tool set. When you have those 3 things and they're all working together, you have success. Nathan and I were able to walk at the last global convention as a Blue Diamond. We were able to rank advance 2 ranks in 1 year, and it was incredible. We hit Diamond in 30 days. We hit Blue Diamond in 7 months. We're the fastest to do both of those, and we weren't even intending to be. It was really something that just started out as a desperation. We had to replace an income. We had to do it that fast. And I saw coming to doTERRA with the right company, the right leadership, the right tools, the right training, the right system, everything here, when we put the mindset and the skill set that we already had to work, then it was a recipe for success. And so your story may not be diamond in 30 days. Your story may be very, very different. Your goals may be very, very different, and that's okay. The exciting thing is doTERRA can be for you whatever you want it and need it to be. That's what's so awesome. You get to write your story. But as you write that story and as you journey with your business, you need these 3 elements. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about each one of these 3 and show you how each one of them are so important. Let's talk about the right mindset for just a second. There are some very specific success principles that you're going to need along the way as you build your pipeline. We're going to talk about what a pipeline is in just a second, but your pipeline is basically your business. As you build your business, you're going to need things like courage. There's going to be some days where you feel afraid. You're scared to pick up the phone and make that phone call. You're going to need persistence. I can tell you from personal experience, from the moment I got to that soccer field as a Division I athlete, that what got me there was persistence. And what has gotten me through hard times and losses and building businesses and doing it with my husband and being able to raise children intentionally and have connection and relationship, the depth of relationship that I've desired with my kids. It's been persistence, a determination, and a grit that says I won't give up. I'm going to do whatever it takes to not just survive. I'm going to thrive in and amongst whatever life throws at me. You're going to need integrity. Integrity is not just morality. Integrity is wholeness. It's completeness. You're going to need to be true to yourself and authentic to who you are in this process as you build your doTERRA business. You're going to need gratitude and a lot of it. I find that many days I don't feel like there's a lot to be thankful for. I've had a bad day. My perspective's really off. I'm just down. But I find what pulls me out of that pit is gratitude, finding the things in my life that I can verbally speak out that I'm grateful for. It's an important mindset that we have to adopt. We need love. Everything that we do, above all else, love. It's so important in what we're doing. Not selfishness, not greediness. It's not about the ranks. It's not about the titles. It's not about the money. For Nathan and I, it's about loving. It is about helping people accomplish their dreams. And we know when we're hitting those ranks, it's only because they are. It's only because we have loved enough people and shared enough with enough people and changed their health and changed their lives, changed their finances. When we've done that enough times and we've loved enough people, the overall result is success. It just follows. And lastly, you're going to need belief. Belief is a huge part. My husband has taught me so much about belief. This is one of his top strengths. And he has an unbending, unyielding belief that we can do more, that we can be more. He has a depth of conviction in his very soul that is an anchor. It's been an anchor for our family. He has a strong belief in specific values, and he's unwavering. And as you journey into your business, you're going to want to develop those convictions and those beliefs. What is it that you stand for? And what do you stand on? What do you stand behind? What are those things that are unshakable for you? You may not have all of these success principles today, but I can guarantee you, as you stick with this business, you will develop them. If you're committed to really developing specific mindsets and attitudes around your business, all of us can stay stuck. All of us can get in the mundane and in the negative, and we can allow old patterns and limiting beliefs to rob us. But if you'll stick with it, and if you'll keep pushing through one day at a time, you can develop these success mindsets that can take you to the highest of heights. Okay, you also need very specific belief levels. So you can see here this sort of tower that really dictates the different types of belief that you need as you enter into your doTERRA business. When you're first starting out, there's some very specific ranks. You can see the ranks that are listed out to the side there. Maybe you know them already. Maybe you're not familiar with the names of the ranks yet. But at the elite level, this is the most foundational level in the company. This is kind of the building block of our company, which is why it's the biggest part of the foundation. Everything that we do is made up of building elites. Us getting to elite and helping other people to do the same thing. And at elite, our belief has to be solid in the product. We have to know that the product that we're sharing, that we're giving samples of people to, that we're teaching about in our classes, that we're talking about in continuing education, we have to know that this product can change lives. We have to have that solid belief around it. And the way that we get that solid belief is by our own experiences. I can tell you that I believe in essential oils. I was an essential oil skeptic. I was in the health and nutrition space for all these years, 16 of my 18 years in this industry. I was in the nutrition and health space, but I never believed in essential oils until I tried them, until I had an experience with them. And I am happy to tell you that from going from headaches and migraines pretty consistently, I don't have them anymore. And that is an amazing thing that will drive belief. And I could sit here and tell you hundreds of stories from our family alone of all the things that the product has done for us. But let's just suffice it to say, at that foundational level of elite, you need to believe in the products and you need to use them. You need to be a product of your product. Next is Premier. The next rank and the belief that you'll need behind that is the belief in the company and the opportunity. In order for you to really go to Premier, you have to be able to you have to have two legs at this point, two other people working with you in the business. So how do you do that if you don't have a belief in the opportunity? And I'm here to tell you, the opportunity is one of our most amazing gifts. I have personally such a strong belief in the opportunity, which is something that you too will acquire along the way as you see what doTERRA can do for you. Maybe at first it starts out paying for your products, and that is incredible. When you get your products paid for, it's like free healthcare. And then maybe it turns into a couple extra $100 a month or a few extra $100 a month, and it pays for your car payment. Then it turns into paying for your mortgage and beyond. And all of a sudden, you are now at possibly considering replacing your income. Then you'll see what it can do for you as well. The next rank is Silver. At this rank, you have to have 3 legs underneath you. You're leading 3 people now, and in order to do that, you need a belief in yourself. To go to Silver, you have to begin to believe in yourself. I've never met a Silver yet that is a solid, strong silver that just doesn't have any belief in themselves. At this place, remember, you start to attract what you are, who you are. And so as you begin to believe in yourself, you'll attract confident, like-minded people. Next is gold and platinum. At these ranks, your business is expanding. Now you have up to 3 silvers underneath you. So up to 9 elites underneath you at that platinum rank. You have to have a solid belief in your leaders. It is so important as you create your team culture and your community to really have that belief that your leaders can do it, that they can step up, that they can lead. And then onward ho to diamond. Diamond, you have to have a strong belief in your why. At this point, we all start our business with, and you're going to do this as you work through our Elevate team training system, you're going to really discover your why. But at diamond, you rediscover your why. To really go to that level, to push yourself to that level, to achieve and do what many have done, but really when you look at the scope and the percentage of people, it's a small amount. If you want to be one of those people that goes to diamond, at this point, you really dig deep to go, why? Why am I doing this? What is really driving me? And I told you, when we first started our business, years and years ago, we were desperate. We'd lost a job. After the loss of our son, we lost 2 jobs back to back, and we were just in a really rough spot. It just felt like life can't get any worse. And at this point, it kind of did, because we ran out of toilet paper, and I'm not even lying to you, we didn't have the money to pay for it. We didn't have enough money to go get toilet paper. So our driving force at this point was, oh my gosh, we got to start a network marketing business or get really serious about it so that we can have toilet paper and eat something other than beans and rice. But over time, our why changed. Our why and that driving force for us is really about time. It is really about equipping and empowering people to live their kingdom dreams, their big dreams, their things that, the dreams that they have deep within them that they want to make an impact with, and they really want to impact others. That's what fuels us. We want to put our time, effort, and energy into people, helping them do those things, helping them have more time to be intentional with their family or to do the things that they love. So to go to diamond, that's where you will go to. And lastly, blue and presidential diamond is influence. You have to have a belief in your influence, because again, we attract what we are. And if at this point we don't have that belief, we can really create our own lid. We can create a lid that we can't quite get past. We have a limiting belief there about our influence. So it's so important to have that belief. And the great news is you're not there yet. You don't have to have all of these today. Start with where you are. Look at these belief levels and really assess where you're at today coming in. And I am excited. I'm excited to watch your belief level grow as you journey through this. So these are some principles about mindset that have been really impactful for us along the way. All right, so what I want to give you is the overview of our system. It's called PIPES. Everything that we do, we wrap it around this acronym of PIPES, and it stands for Prepare, Invite, Present, Enroll, and Support. We have training for you around each one of these pieces. Our team training site is chocked full of just the next steps. What do I do? And it's not just a bunch of videos and all this information. It is really, how do I do this? What's step 1? What's step 2? What's step 3? What is the next piece in the process? But it's important for you to know as you build your business, keep this visual in mind, that it's like building a pipeline. It's like building a pipe one piece at a time, that once you have the pipeline in place and once you have it built, you can turn on that spigot, you can turn on the flow, and water just flows freely. Or in a business sense, money, income. And I don't care if you are somebody that says, I don't care about the money. If I just care about helping people. How many people are you helping if you're making $16? Probably not many. If you're making $16,000, how many people are you helping and impacting? That is why we want to help you build this pipeline so that you can do more and be more and impact more. So PIPES is our acronym that we're going to be revolving everything else around. I'm going to move this video, make sure that you guys can see here. Okay. So let's talk about, we talked about mindset. Let's talk about quickly the specific, just a quick overview of the specific skill set you're going to need as you dive into your business. I'm not going to go into training right now because we have all those other pieces. I'm just giving you a quick overview. Prepare is the first part of our pipeline. In this, we're going to make a business plan. We're going to commit to personal growth and development. We're going to commit to attending trainings. We have weekly Monday night Team Elevate calls that we do in our team Facebook page. We have quarterly trainings that doTERRA puts on, and we have a yearly global convention that you'll want to commit to, because that is where you skill up. That is what helps you prepare for the next rank, prepare to grow your business to where you want it to get. And you're going to prepare through receiving mentoring. We do weekly strategy mentoring calls. You'll do that with your leader. The invite step. This is so important. This is an important part of your pipeline. This is all about sampling, getting oils into people's hands. That's what we do. We share oils, we get them into people's hands, and then from there, we invite them to classes. And we also share oils and we invite people to the opportunity. Recruiting weekly is a key piece of the Elevate success system. This is something that Nathan and I have devoted hours a day to in our business building over the years, because it is the #1 most important income producing activity that you will do. And it's twofold for Elevate. This is where I think we differ from a lot of people. We don't just share oils and talk about the product. We are twofold. We share oils, we talk about the product and the life-changing benefits, but we are very specific about this amazing gift that we have of the doTERRA business opportunity that can be just as powerful to change people's lives. And we get oils into those people's hands as well as we're recruiting. Another part of our skill set and building our pipeline is presenting. So the second P is present. We're going to present through Natural Solutions classes weekly and monthly. This is our basic 101 class about the top 10 oils. We're going to launch other people to teach. You're going to bring on some business partners that you're going to teach how to teach. We have training on how to do that. We're going to then invite people to maybe host classes for you. And then you're also going to be presenting through teaching continuing education classes. We have these online, you can do these live. There's all sorts of ways that you can make this your own, but these are the ways that you'll be presenting. Skill set. The next part of the skill set with the building the pipeline is enrolling. This is the E. I would recommend 2 follow-ups a day. Enrolling, and this turns into enrolling new customers, enrolling new wellness advocates, and enrolling people in the loyalty rewards program. So these are all aspects of enrolling. And lastly, with our skill set is supporting. You're going to learn how to support the people that you bring on. You're going to train and mentor and launch new builders. You're going to do a monthly team event. You're going to learn how to teach continuing education, and that's a way to support, ongoing support of your customers. You're going to learn how to support through recognizing your team's success, and you're going to learn how to support people through just nurturing relationships. A big part of our support program is through wellness consultations and supporting our customers and advocates with those. So we have great tools and resources in place for you to learn how to support as you grow and build your business. So what is your role in all of this? Your role is to act as a guide. You're going to be leading others through the gate on the path that they choose. So there's some different paths that they can take that I want to show you. And your job is simply to lead them on the right path. Now, this is a quick overview. So we've talked about mindset, skill set. This is the tool set. So this is your job, though. This is your role, is to help identify which path people want to take. And the simplest way to think about it is there's really 3 paths. There's a live, share, and a build path. People will enter our business one of those 3 ways. You have entered doTERRA one of those 3 ways. If you're watching this video, most likely you have entered through the build path. But there are also 2 other gates that they might take. These gates would be, they have come in through learning. They've come in through a Natural Solutions class. You gave them a sample, you invited them to a class. They want to learn more about essential oils. Through that, they self-identify. Do they want to live, share, or build? Depending on which path they take will be the resource and the tool, the part of this tool set that you pull out and that you use with them, whether they want to become a customer, a share, or a builder. And then lastly, those that do want to become a builder, we launch them. And we have training for each step of the way, from elite all the way up to presidential diamond. We have the right tools for how you and how they want to be involved. And part of our tools, so if you see, there's really, I want you to really grasp right here as you're getting an overview of the Elevate business system, that there are really 5 tools that you have, 5 pieces of paper or digital copy plus sampling. So you're going to have a class guide, live guides, share guides, build guides, and launch guides. You only give launch guides to those that have officially started a business that you have enrolled. And then you're going to have your sampling tools. So you need your oils and your samples. And that's it. Guys, that is so simple. I can't tell you how simplified this is. You can get really creative. Oils are so much fun. Let me just tell you, oils are fun, and you can go crazy. You can do all this DIY stuff. You can have a million supplies. You can have all these brochures and these cute little cards that tell you what each oil does. But I am just telling you, keep it simple. Maybe that's really, really fun for you, and that's how you want to do your business. But if you really want to grow your business, stick to the system, stick to the tools, and keep it simple. You don't want an office that is just overrun with paper and all these things that you never, ever, ever really even use. Stick to learning the tools and how to use them. And I'm trying to simplify it for you. 5 tools plus your sampling supplies, and you are good to go. So just as a quick visual for you, here are the main tools that you'll need to run your doTERRA business. The class guide, the live, share, build, and launch guides. You're going to need samples and some of the sampling supplies like vials. We use keychains. We use them as giveaways, as hostess giveaways. So whenever somebody books a class with us, we give them a keychain and then we fill it full of oils. Depending on how many guests that they have at their class, there's all different sorts of ways that you can utilize those. And then the Essential Life Book. This is a key to your business success. We talk about on some of our trainings and our future videos about how we utilize this, but the Essential Life Book is an incredible resource that will help equip you to know what to do with your oils, how to answer the questions that you get, but you're also going to want to get one of these in everybody's hands because it equips them. It empowers them to not have to depend on you to be their research guide. They'll have the book. They'll have the resource to go to. There's 3 different sizes of these. We use the different sizes for various things. And then if you want a sticker book, your doTERRA guide does come with stickers for the tops of your bottles and your sample vials, but if you need a refill, you can get those. We get those type of resources at oillife.com. Our upline actually owns that store. So this is a great place to get some of these additional resources. You can download these guides again from Elev8, or you can download them on doTERRA. You can order sample vials as well as sampling supplies on doTERRA, or you can also get them at our favorite place, oillife.com. Okay, let's look at these and break these down really quickly. So our Learn tool is our Natural Solutions class guide. You can download that straight from our Elev8 website. You can download it from doTERRA.com as well. And this is where we're going to teach our prospects about our top 10 oils, our basic natural solutions, basically like developing a natural medicine cabinet. And we have a training completely around how to teach this class. It is extremely simple, really easy, and this is the tool that you'll need for that. When they say, yes, I want to learn more, I have purchased some oils, I've bought a kit, then we're going to use the Live Guide. This is when they become a customer. We're going to walk them through that. I'll show you a little bit more about that right here. So with that Live Guide, we use it for wellness consults. I mentioned that this is a great way to do part of the PIPE system. The support piece is for wellness consults. We're going to use the Live Guide. We're going to answer for them. How do I use my products? How do I reorder? And what support do I have available to me? Those are the things that we're going to answer for them in our wellness consults. And our wellness consult might look something like this. Yours might look a little different. We're always updating our resources, but the wellness consult is designed specifically to educate them on the use of their oils. So whatever kit that they purchase, we're going to educate them on that. We're going to equip them with a daily plan. What do I do with my oils morning, afternoon, and evening? What do I do? And then we're going to empower them with a 30, 60, 90-day wellness plan. We don't want them just buying a kit and that's it, and they never do anything with it. They just told us their top 3 health priorities. We want to make sure we plug them in to a 30, 60, and 90-day ongoing wellness plan. And that's our LRP, our Loyalty Rewards Program. We want to plug them into that, and that is what this Live Guide is designed to do. So if we have somebody that comes to us and maybe they've been using the products and they want to live better, but now they're like, gosh, I want to share this with a few people. I think I want to get my products paid for. Or maybe they're like, I just want to host one class for you. So you might have people that want to host a class, or people that want to sort of dabble and host ongoing classes, maybe one a month or every now and then when they feel like it, because they like the idea of sharing oils, or they like the little bit of extra cash that they get. They maybe want to earn their products for free. We have a tool for that. We support our shares with the Share Guide. This sets up hosts and builders for sharing success. So you can look through this guide, and it gives detailed explanation of really how to be a great host, but we also have training videos around that. Don't forget to check that out under our hosting tab. And we also want to support this guide will help support well-attended classes. It'll show you how to get qualified attendees there. So this is just a little sneak peek. Again, your share brochure may look slightly different. If we have updated it, it's always growing, changing, and improving. And last but not least, our third way that people really come to doTERRA and want to get involved, live, share, or build, is this building one. They want to explore and go through this gate of exploration. Am I open to creating an income with doTERRA? Let me look at what that looks like. And so the build guide is the perfect way to do that. You can create vision with the build guide, and it really supports an effective conversation for you. Rather than you just having to do it all off the cuff, I hope that you're seeing you have tools that will help you have these conversations. You don't have to make it all up. You don't have to be awesome. I can't tell you, we would not have been able to do Diamond in 30 Days without tools like this. I literally read it. I used it over and over and over and over, and I still do. These are the very tools that I use every single day. If you saw my office, there is there's 5 different file folders. There's ones for natural solutions, class guides, live guides, share guides, build guides, and launch guides. And that's how simple it is. And this guide is awesome for walking people through what doTERRA can be for them, for casting some vision, for outlining some getting started steps, for showing them a quick overview of the compensation plan. And it really helps set strong expectations of commitment. This is one of our build guides. Again, yours may look a little bit different, but the idea is the same. We really walk people through how to build that financial pipeline and what that means for them. We walk them through a quick overview of the compensation plan. This can be literally a 10-minute conversation using that guide to walk somebody through what doTERRA can be for them. And then it closes out with even some potential action steps if they are ready to go ahead and take action on that today. And lastly, we have the launch guide. This is for people that say, yes, I want to build, I want to enroll, I want to get started. They want to launch their business, and we're going to help take them from that first step of becoming a wellness advocate into leadership. We want to help them become the leader that they desire to be. So this is where you're at. You're at the launch step. So we want you to download the launch guide. You can download it on the Elev8 website. You can also download it at doTERRA.com. And we also want you to know that there is a training manual that matches each rank that you desire. So this launch guide will help you get to the rank of elite, that very first foundational rank. Every other guide, there is a guide to help you get to that next step of premier. There's a guide for silver and gold and platinum and beyond, diamond and beyond. There is a guide for every step of the way. We've got you covered. So we want to make sure that you kickstart your business off with this launch guide. Download it. It's a great training and tools to help you start your business off to the right start. It's a great overview of some of the things that you need right when you get started. It's great. It's got some really cool stuff in there about how to follow up and contact and stay in touch with customers and builders with whatever part of the process that they're in. And it's awesome for helping create a plan with the classes that you're going to be teaching and the classes you're going to be doing. Okay, so just in closing here, I want to recap our training system. Our business overview is pipes. This is what we do. And what I want to stress here is this. Oftentimes we come to this thinking, this is how I've seen people come and approach this thinking, this is how I want to launch my business. I'm going to launch it with pipes, and I'm going to get started, and I'm going to do these things, and I'm going to kind of go through pipes once. But I can't tell you enough. Pipes is not something that you do once and you stop. Pipes is something that you do over and over and over and over again. It never stops. Maybe you played the game of Monopoly as a kid. If you played the game of Monopoly, you know what I'm talking about, because every time you go around the board, you collect $200, pass go, collect $200. Well, with this, every time you go through pipes, you do it again. Hopefully you're collecting more and building more and growing more as you go, similar to Monopoly. So I can't stress enough to come into this with the mindset of, it's not I did pipes, it's I'm doing pipes. I do pipes every single week of my business, every single week. So you'll see with our Elevate training system that we wrap everything that we do around this analogy. We want to help you every week prepare, every week invite and present and enroll and support. And the biggest chunk of your business, the biggest chunk of the income of your business is going to come from the IPE, the IPE, the invite, present, and enroll. It's really easy to get stuck on those outer two, get stuck in preparing and organizing and making your list, or get stuck in supporting and managing and kind of being a mother hen or a helicopter business leader where you're hovering over people, making sure they're okay. We feel really good at the end of the day because we managed our business, but that's not growing your business. So again, let's stay focused on the income producing activities are in that center. The whole thing is important and necessary to build the pipe, but to really grow your business, you've got to focus on the IP and the E predominantly. We're here for you to help you have the success that you want. This is your training. So we're going to jump right in now to your very next step of prepare.